All right, so today I'll do a demo to secure the Vertex AI ML workload.
Yes, I am Chapter 1, Architecture Overview.
This is my simple architecture. I use a use case here, which is a telco customer churn prediction. This is not the Churn AI or LLM, a hot topic today, but it's again basically a very practical machine learning use case that which customer can utilize in such prediction to understand who are those customers would likely to be churn or changing their vendors. And this apply to telco and also apply to banking. So this is my simple architecture. So I have the CipherTrust Manager set up as the external key manager. Basically, CipherTrust Cloud Key Manager is our market-leading solutions to be able to integrate with all the leading providers, such as Google in this case, to provide the key sovereignty as well as to secure those workloads based on data classification. I use two side of the encryption options. So one is the CMEK option, which is bring your own key option, as also recommended by regulations such as MES and others, to secure the cloud storage, which is the Google bucket in this case. And secondly, basically, I will also use the EKM option, which is a more secure option, or hold your own key option to secure some of these workloads, such as the BigQuery. And then I will demonstrate how this applies in the machine learning training use case here, which is simple with the AutoML, how you to understand the workflow in terms of how to secure your customer data while utilize the latest and greatest cloud AI capabilities.
Chapter 2, CipherTrust Manager Setup.
So firstly, I log into my CipherTrust Manager. So you can see basically CipherTrust Manager provide the complete security platform in terms of encryption options, as well as data classification and secret management. Today's topic, I will zoom in more in terms of the cloud key management. So as customer went into their cloud journey, managing keys on the cloud can be a nightmare, right? So we have seen customers have thousands of key vaults created in their subscriptions and so forth as they start cloud journey and deploy massive workload itself. A centralized console to manage all these cloud keys, whether it's AWS or Azure or Google itself, and also provide comprehensive options in terms of not just bring your own key, but hold your own key as well. So my topic today is basically focusing on Google. There's a number of keys I created earlier. Here, basically, I have actually two keys in concern here. One is the EKM key that I created to secure the BigQuery. The other one is actually the CMEK key, which is a bring your own key, which I created in the US Central region to secure those training in the US region. Also demonstrate in terms of the queries running in different region, in customer region. All right. So this is the two keys. And now let's look at how these encryption keys can be utilized to protect your Vertex AI workload from the Google perspective. So this is the Vertex AI console. In terms of today's topic, I'm not talking about agent and the AI features. I'll look at basically utilize the data set and then train this customer train model. You can see these are the two data set I created. So this untitled name is not great. Untitled data set is actually the data set I use to train this customer train Churn model itself for telcos. So these are some statistics about the customers. So this is part of the consideration when you develop your applications. Right? So in terms of part of this workflow is about training. When training, if this related to your PIA data, related to sensitivities, encryption or tokenization is actually recommended. So in this case, basically, you can see this is the actual location of these particular files and bucket. This is where I have applied the protection using the customer managed keys. So you can see the configuration here. this is actually where encryption type is applied as customer managing keys. And then this is the key I have actually uploaded from the CipherTrust Manager to manage these keys as a BYOK option to encrypt this Google bucket. After you have this data set, then the next thing is about training the model. Again, I have run through this training itself. It takes about 2 hours plus. So I'm not going to run through that again today. Basically, the training has been successfully completed. And I have also deployed this model, right? The model training also provide you some output in terms of these statistics scores, and so on and so forth. And after that, basically, it's about register the model and utilize to predict the actual customer result, right? So this is where I have registered this model also at the US Central Region, right? So this model has been applied, and with this model register, basically, I can now do evaluation as well as do batch prediction, right? So I have run through 2 batch prediction using this model itself, right? Batch 1, batch 2, and so forth, right? All the prediction has been successful. Again, the prediction I have actually output to this BigQuery table itself. Right? So this is the prediction table which I can query. This is a data set actually I provided. And then using these 20 data rows, I have run through some of this prediction. Basically, when you run prediction, it would tell you the actual prediction based on the model itself. And that's the beauty of this machine learning, right? So based on the character of the current customer's spending behavior itself, it would tell you what is the likelihood that the customer will churn, right? So this, the result here is basically say this customer is the churn false score is very low. The true score is like 95%. And this is the actual churn result actually is true, right? So this is quite aligned with this model prediction. So here, what I want to demonstrate is this table is actually protected by EKM keys, right? So you can see actually this EKM key is actually utilized to protect this table. And when I run this query itself, actually go to the CipherTrust Manager, basically the query will go back to acquire the external key. And in that case, basically, if I want to showcase the control, I can go to my keys. This is a particular key that I have created in this case. So to demonstrate the whether this query has run through the CipherTrust Manager, I'll just apply a rule to require specific requests will be only third-party requests will be accepted, right? So in this case, basically, you will see this query table will fail because it doesn't meet such policy, right? So basically, this permissions has been disabled, and basically, you can see actually the query is actually trying to connect to the external key manager for this query itself, right? So this actually provide highest level protection for customers on cloud in terms of using external key management for your own key option, which means every data inquiry will come back to your own key manager for authentications. So again, if I disable this check and update, and then the query will succeed, right, guys? So I think that wrap up my demo today. So basically, very simple illustration. I guess you can see that have a data set created and secure and stored in bucket that's protected by CMEK. And then basically you have a result table, which can have more customer data itself. You have an option. Of course, when you do prediction and training, Google provide all kind of option in terms of you can upload your CSV directly. But the Google bucket and the BigQuery kind of is the Google recommended the data store, which can scale very well and integrate with the Google Vertex very well. And this is basically the services can well integrate with the CipherTrust and internal key management. So that's all for my demo today. I guess I will continue my journey, maybe do a Gen AI and or RAG one next time. See you guys.